Here's my bathroom. Now this is really heartbreaking because as you can see I have a glass door instead of a shower curtain. And if you remember from the first tour, the shower curtain was one of my favorite things that I owned, and now it is useless. And it's just hanging out in here. So now it's a really pretty shower curtain, but now it's useless. It's kind of like the Paris Hilton of things I own, except that Paris Hilton is not pretty. Alright, so this is my room. Here's my garbage can. On the first tour, I remember I said the shower curtain was my second favorite thing I owned, and I didn't even remember to show you my favorite thing that I own, which is this, the work of director Michel Gondry, who does the best music videos, and this is his most famous one, which you probably recognize, the White Stripes video for Fell in Love with a Girl. But this is actually no longer my favorite possession, and my favorite possession is coming up on the tour soon. Oh, the suspense. This is a new desk I got a year ago. It's called Johan. It's from IKEA. And, you know, I got all the stress balls here. I call this stress ball alley with the Mayor Milky. Now this is the exclusive part of the tour. This is the meatball in the marinara. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I'm about to tell you something that I've never told anyone. You've probably seen this video, but just to remind you, in this music video for Blur's Coffee and TV, this milk carton comes to life to find the missing person printed on its side. And then along the way, this guy Milky, he sees a strawberry milk carton, and he falls in love with her, and he sees her across the street, and he starts walking towards her. But then some jackass steps on her, killing the strawberry milk carton. So this guy, he's just like crying and just sitting in the strawberry milk carton's blood. And at the end of the video, this milk carton, he finds the missing person, but that missing person, he drinks the milk carton. So this guy, he dies too. And then at the end of the video, you see him, he goes transparent and he sprouts wings and he ascends to milk carton heaven. And then along the way, he sees the strawberry milk carton with who has her own set of wings, and they ascend together. So there was this girl who knew how much I loved this video, and she told me, you know, she had a crush on me, and then I was very honest with her, like, you're awesome, but I didn't have the same feelings for her. So on Valentine's Day, she gave me like this card, and the caption says, I hope you find your special milk carton on this day, this is just the coolest thing anyone's ever made for me. And you know, she's an awesome girl. Her name was Chanel, and I hope she's doing okay. And you know, when you're moving, you find a lot of stuff you did a long time ago that you're very embarrassed about. I found all these old photos. Here's me from I don't know how long ago, but as you can see, I got the Power Ranger guy going on there. Power Rangers was my life when I was a little kid. My sister too. And we took it so far that we designed our own newspaper. We had the blue Ranger doll and the yellow Ranger doll, and we designed our own continent. It was called Dollland, and we designed our own newspaper for this continent, Dollland, and the newspaper is called Dollland Speaks Out. One of the things I was responsible for was the comic strips, and so I did these comics, and they're called The Laughers. And you know, the layout, we did this when I was 7 years old, and I'm really proud of my ambition, even though the art sucks and the joke sucks. But just as far as we took it, I'm amazed at how ambitious we were when I was 7 years old. Here's one of the better jokes. It says school, and here's a kid getting choked in detention. He's like, detention can really be a pain in the neck. I think that's a good joke for a 7-year-old. Some of the jokes don't make any sense. This one asks, who's your favorite inventor? And she says, Thomas Edison, and that's the end of the comic strip. I don't get the joke at all. This one's probably the best one I ever did. The cat's saying meow, and she's looking up in the dictionary. Some of them are just depressing and don't make any sense. Here's this girl, this character off screen. I'm assuming it's her dad, says, you look bad in the dress. And she says, Dad, show some respect. And he says it again, you look bad in the dress. wear a skirt. That doesn't, I don't, yeah, that's really depressing. I don't know what was wrong with me. And for some of these comics, I think I'm going to hell. Like, look at this. I made a comic called Fat Guy. And look, this guy's like saying, if I look into the mirror, it might break. And if I'm not going to hell for this comic, I'm definitely going to hell for this comic. This guy says, what's the only color that's not in a rainbow? And this girl says brown, because none of us are that color. And I didn't know I was so racist back then. I'm sure back then, you know, it was totally innocent, and I didn't even know about racism back then. And looking at this now, I think it's a funny comic, even though it's very politically incorrect. Yeah, and actually I'm proud of the humor, but I'm probably going to hell for this. And now to show you my new #1 favorite possession, this is the Sagosteen. This is it's a hedgehog I got from IKEA. When we moved in, they told us if we had any pets, we had to pay extra. So I confused the leasing office people. I told them I have a pet, but it's not alive. It's not really a pet. It's just something I treat as a pet. And I showed them a picture, and they thought it was real, and they were trying to figure out how to charge us for it. So I had to convince them that no, it's not real. It's just a thing I have. But yeah, that's my favorite possession. Closet. And this is here's something from one of the videos I shot where we had kids in locker costumes. I'm the type of person who keeps stuff because I think I might use them again someday. And I don't think I'm done with these lockers, and I still got all the girls here. I want the girls to be naked, but that the contest I shot this for, they wouldn't allow nudity. And you know, because I like to keep stuff, another thing I kept was the old zombie cat here. He still looks terrible. Zombie cat. I got into an accident in March, and I had a rental car for a couple months. And when I went to return it, I thought about leaving Zombie Cat in the trunk of the car, but the rental car actually got scratched while I had it. So I thought, oh, I don't want to get into any more trouble. So I didn't mess with the car anymore, and I actually got away with the scratch part. And then when we moved out of the old apartment, I thought about leaving Zombie Cat behind again, but I love this guy too much to leave him behind. You know, I thought about by leaving him in the old apartment just to freak out the new tenants. But, you know, I feel like I'm not done with this guy either, that we might do a zombie sequel. And I still got the Cloud9 bed. And once again, I still have the Interpol poster. These guys, same band here, Interpol, these guys are just notorious for these bad posters, but we just love hanging them up because they're just so bad and so funny. And I don't know, I just felt like ending the tour of this again because this is just so awful. So, you know, thanks again for watching. Thank you, I love you.